Okay, how's it? Hope you're all doing well. Without wasting time, let's go do some back. As obviously I said, we are a little tight on the schedule, so we've got about an hour 15 left as of now, and yeah, let's just go do back. Let's just go get that big fucking gorilla back. So follow along. And our back session's done, which was pretty quick. It was about a 45-minute workout. We did like a reverse grip, kind of like a lat pull down, plate loaded, which I should have used straps for the first set because it was more my grip giving out than what it was actually the back. And then I did about 2 sets of that, as you'd obviously see. And then I moved over to it's like a back extension movement. You don't go very heavy. You literally just use the muscles of your back that you normally don't use, and you extend that shit, you bend it. So that's purely there just to strengthen your lower back. It's a lower back bulletproofing movement. I did about 2 sets of that. I kind of lost count on the reps on the first set, which is fine. And then I ended up doing like a row. I wanted to do a cable row, we have this cable fucking machine, and that I ended up doing like just the 1 set, but that's because I just was not feeling it. So then I went over to a dumbbell row, which I don't usually do at all. Like, I think the last time I did an actual dumbbell row was about 2 years ago, or about a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's because I've never really felt the dumbbell row as great as what I do a normal barbell or something like that. But I mean, like, you have to switch it up. You have to give it a try now and then, and it still fucking sucks. So I don't know if I'm just specifically doing it wrong, or I just don't find activation doing that movement. Because I go light and then I go heavy, and both of them feel pretty cuck, no lie. And then I did more, so I stuck with a dumbbell row, but I did more with my head planted on the edge of the seat, and then row both dumbbells at one. Now that one I felt a little more, so I'm definitely going to do that going forward in the future, because doing back for me is a little bit of a weird one. I never really know what to do. I have an idea, but I never really know what to do, and it's a little bit of a funky one, because sometimes I get a really good pump, and then a lot of the times I just don't. And back is a difficult fucking muscle to grow, well, muscle to feel, especially for me. So that's definitely something we're working on. So we're going a little lighter, trying to squeeze the back more instead of just fucking moving weight. And then what else? Oh yeah, I did a pullover at the end for back, which was also not too heavy, but I was pretty fried at that point. And then I ended off with like 4 sets of face pulls, just for my rear delts. And that's basically it. The back felt really weird posing. Like, my back was basically numb. I couldn't flex it. It was really weird. So I hope whatever video I took, that you can actually see my back fucking expand. So you fucking wank. So we'll see how that footage went. And yeah, that was basically the back day and the rear delts. My shoulder's still giving me fucking problems, which is not great. I need to get this sorted. So I don't know, I've slept really stupidly on it, and ever since then it's never been the same. Like, it's like my rear delt is locked. So every time I go into like a deep incline movement, or whatever the case would be, it really fucking hurts. It pinches. So I don't know if there's like an adjustment that needs to get done on my shoulder itself, or if it's just something that really needs to recover. And I've given it time to recover, and it's just never gone away. So I might have to go to a little extra measures for this one, because I mean, who likes a fucked up shoulder? No one. So we need to get that shit fixed. real quick. And then what else? Yeah, that's basically it for the lift, eh? I'm gonna say that was a solid no lie, probably like a 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. But yeah, that's basically it, which is not really that good if you think about it. But then again, how many people are going in there, and how many times are your workouts like a 6.5? Normally it's just my back that I really struggle with, that might have a lower rating, because it's very difficult for me to actually focus, you know, like I haven't had a really good back workout in a while, like a 9 out of 10 or fucking 10 out of 10 even. I don't think I might have had a 10 out of 10 before. But yeah, either I do like too much volume and then I kind of lose the pump in the training, or I do too little volume. Oh no, sometimes I'll just do like not too much, like maybe like 8 sets, between 6 and 8 sets for back, but proper sets. And then even after that, it doesn't feel as great or as pumped. Maybe the movements were pretty boring for my back itself, or like I just didn't feel it properly. But then after doing like those 8 sets, I really can't do like 8 more sets of that intensity trying to pump up my back, because then I just fucking waste time. Like, I know my body to a point where I know doing that is just gonna waste my time. So yeah, I need to find a really good like in-betweener. Not too much volume, not too many reps, because if I'm doing too many reps, then a lot of the other muscles come in play, which I don't really want, because I really want to focus the fuck out of my back. So yeah, I really need to find that sweet spot. But until then, we are literally just going to do everything as well as I feel like it's gonna do, you know. But yeah, that was today's session. Today was hot as fuck, and it was a little bit of a rush, but it's not the end of the world, you know. We still warmed up. Don't neglect warming up, even if you short on time, because the warm-up is what kind of prevents the injury. You know, you don't want to, because you're short on time, fuck around on the warm-up and then find out on the exercise that you fucked around on the warm-up. So definitely when you're doing a warm-up, short on time or not, make sure you do it properly. Make sure everything's still working right and everything's moving properly, so that you know what movements to do if something's wrong, or you know what weight to choose if something's wrong. And if nothing's wrong, you know you can just go balls to the wall with probably everything that you're going to do without, I don't want to say without consequence, but basically without consequence, because you know your joints are moving properly and everything's how it should be. So yeah, definitely think about doing your warm-up properly. And I'm not saying do like an extensive warm-up, like 10 or 30-minute warm-up. I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do. But just do enough to the point where you're going to be working the joints basically that you're going to be working while training back or training whatever you need to train. And make sure that those movements are not affected by any body part that hurts or something like that. Because then going heavy when something hurts is just stupid. Then you are asking for a fucking injury. So yeah, that's probably all I gotta say. Yeah, that was a good one, kind of, more or less. So that's probably the end of this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we shall catch each other on the flip side basically tomorrow, which might be just calves. And calves is basically like a rest day. Calves and cardio. I need to do cardio. Fuck me. But anyway, we'll check each other again. Have a good one. And like I said, hope you enjoyed. Cheers.